Lindo's here.
Lindo's here. I'd like to give an update. There's been a lot going on, and it's been a long time for the videos. Sorry about that. We've been pretty busy. So going all the way back to Thailand, we flew into California, and it was great to see all family and friends over there and hang out in PB. Beautiful city. Love that place. How long were we there? A week?
A week, yeah. A lovely week. Ocean-filled and bicycle-filled and friend-filled and good food and Mexican and on and on.
So that was nice. And then we flew into St. Louis.
With the cats.
With the cats.
Meow.
So now they are with my mom in St. Louis. And we were planning to be there like 10 days, had all these activities planned. But our main goal is looking for properties. And one came up in North Carolina that we just really thought we had to see. So it looked like a great deal. So after just 3 days, we shot on out here to Asheville, where Jennifer's sister lives. And now we're staying with her. That one didn't work out. We've been looking at a bunch of different places. Of course, everything has pros and cons, so it is very difficult, especially with a limited budget. One that we really thought we were going to like was 10 acres, and it had an old farmhouse.
A really old farmhouse.
Yeah, 1939, right into an apple orchard. But we finally saw it. There was the only flat land was really the backyard, so it was pretty small, the flat land. And then the rest of it was pretty much unusable due to the slope, and the trees were not very big. Looked like it had been logged not too long ago.
And then our biggest concern was it was next to an apple orchard where we're pretty sure they spray pesticides. And it was downhill from that orchard, so when it rains, all the pesticide would run into our yard. So not exactly the organic, natural feel that we were aiming for.
Exactly. So that was a little disappointing. And then there's another one which looked great. It was huge. It was 40 acres and had a glass blowing studio on it and a small house attached to that. But then we found out that the entire property had been logged just recently. So like all the trees were cut down and it's just stumps. So
WTF, man, why cut the trees?
So that's disappointing. Looked at a few other places. Some had easement issues, some had neighbor issues.
Neighbor issues like a cockfighting business or something, like a guy who had like 25 roosters. I mean, talk about annoying.
Super loud.
So.
And giant Confederate flags.
Yeah, so it wasn't quite our neighbor feel.
But then one came up, brand new, which we looked at just yesterday, and it was pretty impressive. Would you tell us about it?
Yeah, so it's outside of Hot Springs, so a little town about an hour outside of Asheville. It's up in the mountains, has a double wide. Yeah, we are going to live in a mobile home, but it didn't quite look like a mobile home. Anyway, for those of you watching who live in a mobile home, we love them. The nicest house of all of the ones that we'd seen. So nice and bright, which is something I really like. I know the inside will need some decoration. Mary Brinson, shout out to you. But there was a nice piece of land that goes with it, so an area flat where we could definitely garden. Some that was a bit overgrown, but we could definitely mow and make more flat area. And then this beautiful swatch of woods, like old growth woods. To us, it doesn't look like it's been logged for a long time. 33 acres, which is huge. And I'm sure we would find many treasures hidden within those woods. Some might call them trash or junk, but I bet we would call them treasures. And, you know, I'm sure there's mushrooms and things in there too. Apparently there's bear too, which is a little bit worrisome, but what are you gonna do? So we really loved it. We loved the town, which is tiny, but has like, you know, little restaurants. The people are super nice. It's close to Asheville. It's in the mountains, so it has a good climate. So all in all, we were pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of big upsides to that. We were looking for 5 acres, and this one's 33, and beautiful, beautiful forest. We could use a little bit more flat, but I think it's doable for our purposes. But everything has downsides. It's above our budget, so we're doing a lowball bid, which we just submitted. So we'll see what happens, but not really holding my breath on the number we gave them. Another thing is the neighbors. It's not completely in the middle of nowhere. There's 2 neighbors. One of them is kind of close to the house. You can't see them because there's like trees between. But potentially there could be noise issues. And then another one, they share the same driveway. Well, both of them share the same driveway as us. And one of them would actually have to drive alongside our house to get to their property. However, it looks like they haven't used it in many months. The road is all overgrown. So we're thinking it might only be just like a hunting cabin that's used just occasionally, maybe in the winter. So again, with our budget, you can't have everything. We got to take risks. We felt for the beautiful land, it's worth it for the risks. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't expect them to come in at our price. So
You never know.
but you never know.
We're hopeful, always hopeful, and it is kind of exciting, and it makes me very nervous as well, but there we go. You know, we love the area, we